Now we'll learn the instance variable. What is the instance variable? Here you see I declare one class, that one is a class test, and within this class test I declare one variable, that one is the integer x. This x is known as the instance variable. This x is known as the instance variable. Okay, and now here you see I declared the main function. Within the main I declared two variables, one is the integer a and integer b. These two variables are known as the local variable. So what is the local variable? When you declare the variables within the block, within any block, if you declare, that one is known as the, maybe if you have one method within the class, if you declare within that method any variable, that one also will be the local variable. Maybe here I have one function, that is maybe void print. If you have one function, if you declared one variable here, that is maybe p equal to 10, this p is also a local variable because this p is declared within the print function. So this one is also known as the local variable. And these are which variable is declared within the class, that one is known as the instance variable. Now one more difference you see here, when I call the instance variable, if it is a non-static variable, what is non-static and static variable, that one I will declare, that one I discuss on the one more session. Now here you see, if this one is a normal variable, that is integer x, maybe string, maybe character, any type of variable, that one is a non-static variable. These variables, when you access from the main function, then we needed one object. Clear? So here this class is test, I declared one object. This variable here you see I call with the help of the object, as x is a instance variable of the class S. But this a and b is the normal local variable, so that's why directly I can use it, these two variables, because these two are the local variable from of the main function. Okay, now here you see what happen if you want to assign these values, if you want to initialize the instance variable. How you can initialize? Here I declare one constructor. What is constructor? I will discuss later. Within this constructor I declare my variable, that one is maybe x equal to 50. Clear? So now here you see, when you call this function, when you declare the object new test, then that time this test means constructor will be called and x will be initialized by the 50. Okay, now if your t1.x if you want to print, then your output will be 50. Clear? Now a is the 10. A is the 10. Now b, what is the b? B is the local variable, but it is not initialized. That's why this statement will give a error. Why? Because local variable always must be initialized like the a. So here the error will come, this b is not initialized. B is not initialized. Clear? This error will come for this statement, as b is a local variable and that one is not initialized. Now maybe this test constructor, this constructor maybe I not declared. This one is maybe I comment in this one. Okay, so this one is also not initialized. Now at that moment, if you want to print t1.x, what will be the value? The value will be 0. This one I already discussed a previous session. The default value of the primitive data type integer is the 0. So here my constructor is not there. If the constructor is not there, means x is not initialized. If that time if you want to print your x values, the output will be 0. And if you initialize the value using the constructor, that time if you want to print t1.x, the output will be the 50. Clear? So what is the instance variable and what is the local variable? Within the class, when you declare the variables, they are the instance variable. By default, all the primitive data type, as per the primitive data type rule, the default value is this. If you not initialize the instance variable, the default value of that respective data type, the default value will be printed, and if you initialized it, that value will also be printed. If it is a local variable, always it should be initialized, so that values will come, but without the help of the object you can call, and the instance variable you should call with the help of the object, and the local variable is not, if the not initialized, then this error will come. So always the local variable should be initialized. Clear? So you run this program and you check the output, what happened. If any error, you just inform me, and if your program successfully compiled and desired output has come, then also you comment. Okay, thank you.